Hello, and thank you for watching this regional forecast update for the Canadian Prairie. I'm Andrew Pritchard, Senior Meteorologist with Nutrien Ag Solutions. Well, temperatures have been moderating across the prairie. They're a bit cooler right now as a storm system makes its way across the region from west to east over the next 24 to 36 hours, but that is going to lead us into a warming trend as we head into the weekend and early next week. Warmer and quieter weather across the prairie provinces for at least 4 to 5 days. We'll look at the satellite picture here on Friday morning, and again, a very powerful system working its way in here. You can see the comma shape there. Very strong jet stream winds coming in across the region, diverging jet stream winds, and so we've got a lot of upward vertical motion through the atmosphere, a lot of cloud cover, and precipitation across the prairie provinces. We'll see some snow across northern portions of the prairie as we head through the day today into tonight. This is a look at the radar here on Friday morning. Should have some snow falling from Grand Prairie down toward Edmonton, spreading into central portions of Saskatchewan. We should have some snow falling in Saskatoon by the time we get to the mid-afternoon hours. Could see some very light snow showers making their way down toward Calgary, eastward along and north of Highway 1 across south central portions of Alberta, but accumulation should be minor to non-existent as you make your way further to the south. We'll take a look at the snow forecast here with the NAM model as we head through the next 24 hours, watching the system quickly zip across the region. So as we get started here Friday morning, we've got that snow across central portions of Alberta beginning to spread into central Saskatchewan. It'll successfully spread down Highway 16 into the Saskatchewan-Manitoba border by the time we get to the mid-afternoon hours. As I take it to the early overnight, right around 9 p.m., snow should begin to taper off by this time across central portions of Alberta, becoming very light in nature. Still blowing around at times. We'll have strong winds out of the northwest coming in on the backside of this. So blowing snow in the overnight where we do have the accumulation across central portions of Alberta. The snow continues to move across east central portions of Saskatchewan as we head into the early overnight and then north of the prairie as you make your way into south central portions of and central portions of Manitoba. So not expecting much or any accumulation across the ag belt here in southern Manitoba, though we could see some snow flurries coming in on the backside of this as we head through the day on Saturday as far to the south as the Winnipeg area. So not expecting much in the way of accumulation. Not impossible, though, to see some snowflakes on Saturday, especially in the morning to the midday hours as you make your way across the Winnipeg area up into east central Saskatchewan. After that, we clear out. This system quickly gets out of here by the time the day ends on Saturday. We'll see a mix of clouds and sunshine across the region on Sunday, and this is when we'll begin our warm-up across the region and enter a dry period as we head into next week. So total snow between now and Monday. Again, all of this coming from today into tonight's storm system. And again, much of that falling across the northern portions of the prairie. So Edmonton over to Saskatoon, that's where we're talking about anywhere from 5 to 15 centimeters of snow. It gets heavier as you head off to the east central portions of Saskatchewan, north of Highway 16. That's where you could see 15 to 25 centimeters of snow. And then north of the prairie, as you make your way across central portions of Manitoba, that's where we could see more significant snowfall totals, 20 to 30 centimeters. But again, not falling over the prairie provinces or the prairie portion of Manitoba there. As you make your way south toward Manitoba, again, flurries possible late tonight into the day on Saturday, especially the first part of the day on Saturday. Maybe a light coating in the Winnipeg area, but not looking at anything significant as far as accumulations go. So now I'm going to zoom out and we're going to take it all the way to Wednesday. And again, you see no change. We've got no additional snowfall expected across the region, no additional precipitation expected across the region after this Friday into Saturday morning storm system. So we'll be dry Sunday through Wednesday across the prairie provinces. That is because a building ridge of high pressure across the region that is going to send us to a milder and drier next week. So I'm going to go ahead and reset it to Friday morning. This is the system passing through right now. You can see the little trough right there, making its way from west to east across the region, bringing the cloud cover, the cooler temperatures, and the snowfall that we are experiencing right now. On the backside of that, ridging comes in. This is what trends us drier, milder, as the jet stream winds are, or the storm path and the stronger jet stream winds are deflected off to the north. This is a very mild pattern across the prairie. Unfortunately, as advertised, it does not last long. This window closes just as quickly as it opens, and we're going to dig another trough in across western Canada, across the western United States. Big amplified pattern once again. You know this look. That sends a lot of cold air back across the Canadian Prairie into the western and the northern U.S. So we'll look at this with the temperature anomaly forecast over the next 10 days, watching the warming trend and the cooling trend to follow. Warmer as we head into the end of the weekend into early next week. We do see a shot of cool air on the backside of this snow-producing storm system that's going to reset us a little bit cooler here today into tomorrow. Warmer temperatures spread in from west to east as we head into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The warmth will peak across the region during that Monday through Wednesday time frame, and then as we trend from Thursday into next weekend, cool air settling back into the region with a very amplified jet stream pattern once again. With the precipitation forecast, we'll take this a bit longer range, looking at a little bit of a wider picture here. Again, here comes the system moving through the region right now, dropping that snow across northern portions of the prairie as we head through the overnight into tomorrow morning. This gets out of here by the end of the day on Saturday. Snow flurries, if they exist in the Winnipeg area, those taper off later in the day on Saturday. High pressure on the backside, and now we enter a very dry stretch. I'll go ahead and just kind of highlight the ag belt here, and you can watch storm systems deflected off to the north of us as we head through the next few days. So this is Sunday, dry across the region. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now getting into Thursday, we're starting to see the pattern change here where we're going to dig that trough in across the region, potentially becoming more unsettled. Now we'll talk about specifics here with what these storm systems are going to look like with our forecasts next week, but that kind of sets the pattern for you. This will drive the point home. I'm going to hit the play button on the total accumulated precipitation forecast here as we head through the next 7 days as well. And again, we'll have a system going off to the north now, then dry Sunday. This is Monday, now going through Tuesday, Wednesday, and now we start to turn active again. I didn't mean to click off of there, but just kind of setting the table here. A milder and drier few days, but the window does close pretty quickly on the backside. So Grand Prairie, here is your temperature forecast. 6 degrees for the high tomorrow, 11 on Sunday, 13 for the high on Monday. Quickly dropping off well below average as we head into the end of next week. Calgary, just a little bit delayed here. 13 for the high on Sunday, 15 on Monday, 13 on Tuesday, trending downward. Back to highs below 5 below as we get to the end of next week. Saskatoon, very similar look. Regina, and then it is the same thing here in Manitoba, just again reset backward a couple of days. So you get the cool shot here over the weekend, Saturday into Sunday. But you experience your warmest days Monday through Thursday in Winnipeg, 10 degrees, 13 degrees for those highs, climbing back above freezing for the overnight lows as well, but then trending much colder as we head into the end of next week and next weekend. I hope you have a great Friday, wonderful weekend. Enjoy the warm-up. I'll talk to you again on Monday morning.